Hello, and thank you for viewing the first 3 sections of my lesson plan. My name is Reagan, and I am a secondary English teacher for the Dermont School District. This lesson plan is for my 7th graders. The Common Core state standards that I have chosen for this lesson are ccss.ela/literacy.w.7.3. This, of course, stands for the Common Core State Standards, English Language Arts Literacy, Writing, 7th grade, 3rd strand. And this falls under the category of writing, text types, and purposes. Write narratives to develop real or imagined experiences or events using effective technique, relevant descriptive details, and well-structured event sequences. These are my objectives for student learning for this lesson. The student will be able to use a previously generated graphic organizer to draft an imagined experience depicting themselves in a fictitious journal alongside Anne Frank. The student will be able to demonstrate knowledge of Anne Frank's life from reading the diary of Anne Frank by using sensory language, relevant descriptive details, and well-structured event sequences. I've chosen these objectives because they address part of the Common Core State Standards for English Language Arts at this grade level. I have also chosen these objectives because they are the next step in the unit plan on the Diary of Anne Frank after having read the text, learned the elements of writing a memoir, and created individual graphic organizers with which they have planned out their role in Anne Frank's life. These objectives not only allow me to assess their depth of understanding of the text and the progression of their skills in writing, but allow the students practice in these skills, as well as offering a boost of confidence in student writing ability. These objectives will contribute to students' development of critical and creative thinking and providing a stepping stone to higher levels of skill. In the beginning of this lesson, I will instruct students to work individually to create the first draft of a single journal entry using their graphic organizers. After the completion of their introductory journal entries, I will instruct students to assemble into their pre-assigned pairs for peer review. During the drafting and peer review process, I will monitor individuals and pairs and provide corrective feedback if and when this is necessary. Once peer review has taken place and each student has given and received feedback for their writing samples, I will instruct the students to bring their attention back to the front of the room and call on individual students to share small portions of their work and/or feedback to generate group discussion and create a more unified learning process. I have chosen this method of student grouping because it is most conducive and similar to professional workshop environments for writers while still keeping students on grade level. The student grouping I have chosen aligns with the well-structured writing process by allowing them to naturally progress from previous pre-writing to drafting to revision, with editing and publishing to take place next in the unit plan. The pairs that are pre-assigned for student peer review are chosen based on student behavior and academic level to best promote cooperative and disruption-free learning. Further reviewing of their individual journal drafts will allow me to make a deeper assessment of student progress and make comments and more adjusted instruction if need be. The teaching methods I have chosen for this lesson include the explicit teaching model, setting objectives and providing feedback, creative thinking, reflective activities, peer assessment, check for prior knowledge, group discussion, and individual evaluation. I will first reinforce my previous direct explanation of the lesson's objectives to the students. I will follow by providing students with a brief model of the skills and concepts to further their understanding of what they should be able to do by the end of the lesson. During the performance of their tasks, I will intervene where necessary to provide guided practice, feedback, and verification of correct methods and strategies. The students will be able to apply their knowledge and skills to their journal entries. I have chosen these methods because the explicit teaching model is scientifically proven through research and demonstration to be one of the most effective methods to introduce new ideas and underscore previously learned concepts. The additional methods I have chosen naturally cycle into the explicit teaching model for this lesson. I will be modeling creative thinking and reflective activities as part of the writing process, as part of the skills model, which will enrich their understanding of what they are expected to be able to do before they begin their draft. The students' paired peer review activity will allow the students to undergo peer assessment under my supervision, which allows me to assess their work based on the interactions. The group discussion will allow students to share their work and constructive feedback. My individual assessments of students' work will give me further understanding of student progress.